All right, welcome back here to Brittlebank Park. It's the 41st Annual Southeastern Wildlife Expo, and Brittlebank is just one of many venues where you can just come and enjoy and have fun. Obviously, the weather coming into play today, as Josh has mentioned, and Grace as well, the windy conditions, but that's okay. We're here on the banks of the Ashley River, a beautiful view.
Beautiful.
And we got wonderful guests who are kind of giving us insight into what this is all about and why they're here. We've got Mattis here, and Mattis is going to be the star of the show, but Dr. Kurt is joining us, a veterinarian. And Dr. Kurt, you travel the world giving great information.
Yeah, that's right. First, it's a pleasure to be here. I absolutely love Charleston. And I'll say, as a veterinarian that works with Purina, I always talk about the importance of nutrition as the foundation of health and wellness in our dogs. And that goes all the way from puppyhood to the senior ages, right? So think about all those different life stages. You need to make sure you're providing optimal nutrition. And that's where we come in with ProPlan Sport, specifically designed hard sporting or even just everyday athletes.
And you've been as far as Australia. Tell us where else you've traveled and just kind of more about your work and the people you've been able to meet.
Yeah, you bet. I've been privileged working for Purina, traveling across the globe, Lisbon, Switzerland, Australia, across the United States. I'm also privileged working with the ProPlan team, working with U.S. vet schools, so everything from Cornell to Auburn to Texas A&M, you name it. And our goal and our mission is really to help dogs live long, healthy, and happy lives. And really a cornerstone of that is nutrition. So, one of our goals and my goals is to help people understand that when it comes to helping your dog have its best life, you got to feed it the best food that you can. And that's where we come in with ProPlan Sport.
So around the world, is there any country, here in the United States, obviously dogs are so important and part of the family. Is there any country that you've traveled to that kind of surprised you about the relationship between the dog and the owner?
I would say actually that relationship, the warmth and the love there, I'd say it's ubiquitous across the countries. I often joke that even within just a couple generations, I think about my grandparents, my parents, and then certainly our family, the pet has gone from the backyard into the kitchen onto the plush pillow tops of our bedrooms. And that's really changed that bond. That's why, they're part of our family.
And best friend.
Yeah, and I've seen that across the globe.
One quick question. Is it okay to feed the dog a little bit of scraps from the plate? Is that okay?
The official answer would be no. I think the key is we know that obesity is pretty prevalent in dogs. It's over 50%, and we know that can shorten their lifespan as well as their quality of life. So what we always recommend is responsible treating. So no more than 10% of the daily caloric intake should come from treats, and ideally not from table scraps.
All right. Well, it's hard when the grand dog is right there by you, and you got Chick-fil-A.
And you got those eyes looking
yes,
right up at you.
it's hard to say no. Well, thank you, Dr. Kurt. Great insight.
Yep. Thanks so much.
All right, a lot going on. We're going to head over to the Marriott. Lexi and Megan, I think, were out there earlier today to get a little bit more of the taste of seaweed.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks so much for being here with us. Megan and Lexi here with News 2. We have Megan with Seaweed, the marketing and sales director, talking everything about seaweed. First full day kicking off. We have the sporting room here at the Charleston Marriott. So, Megan, just talk about the new amenities that are being added here.
Yeah, so we're really excited. We've had the Charleston Marriott as an exhibit site for a while now, but we've kind of reimagined it with the sporting showroom. So it's upstairs on the second floor. We have a bunch of exhibitors, outdoor guides, outfitters, high-end clothiers, like all kinds of different stuff. We're going to have all-day Bloody Mary mimosa bars. We're going to have Marchand Mill has an activation downstairs in the lobby, and the Miller's all-day food truck will be right out front. So they'll have a seaweed curated menu. You can get a bunch of good food, all kinds of stuff. You can check in to win each day to get entered to win different prizes. So it's going to be great.
Yeah, that Bloody Mary sounds so fun.
It sure does. So a lot of new stuff going on right here at the Marriott, but we're right next to Brittlebank Park. So what can folks check out there today?
Yeah, so we have everything going on at Brittlebank because we usually do. We have the dock dogs, we'll have the sheep and duck herding demos. We're gonna have we have the kids zone over there still, and all the things that you usually expect over there. And then whenever you've got your fill over there, you're ready to be inside or to get a different drink over here, you can just walk right across the street, super convenient, and head upstairs and enjoy the sporting showroom.
Awesome. It's always so convenient that it's right across the street. And one last thing, seeing the sporting room, it's really cool seeing all these vendors, a lot of first-year people coming. Yeah. So why is it so important for people, as they're at Brittlebank, I know that's a popular place for all the dock dogs doing the performances. Why should people walk over here and check out some of these vendors?
Yeah, so it's really nice. It's a smaller group of curated exhibitors, so you can kind of have more meaningful conversations, you can learn about different trips and stuff that you have going on, and it kind of just is a setting that allows you to really learn more about each exhibitor and, have more of a conversation.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Megan. We're here at the Charleston Marriott, as you heard, the sporting showroom. So if you're at Brittle Bank, just walk over here. Lots of things to check out.
All right, coming up on the other side of the break, we're going to kind of reset the stage here and get you for the next half hour of News 2 Midday as we're continuing coverage all across downtown Charleston for the 31st annual Southeastern Wildlife.
We still have an hour left of coverage, so make sure you stay with us, especially here. We're going to be talking to more artists, more events that are happening today that you can go to throughout the rest of the weekend. A lot to look forward to. Don't go away.
See ya.